Well, I just wanted to say that all Americans are thinking of the great people of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and all of those incredible states that are affected. It's covered a big range of territory, probably more than almost anyone that we can think of. It covered a lot, and it went very deep into the country and is going deep into the country, continues. When Hurricane Laura made landfall near Cameron, Louisiana, it was the most powerful hurricane to strike Louisiana coast in 150 years. Think of that. It was a Category 4 and very close to a Category 5. For a while, it was a Category 5. But with a maximum sustained wind of 150 miles per hour, and I saw last night it was up to 185 miles per hour. I had never seen that before. While initial reports of the coastal storm surge were not as bad as predicted, we're still learning a lot about the storm, and we'll find out. We'll be reporting to you over the next couple of days. I've signed emergency declarations for Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi. FEMA is on the ground. They've been assisting in the search and rescue efforts, delivering life-saving supplies, helping restore power to over 600,000. Is that a correct statement? 600,000 households and businesses that lost power in Texas and Louisiana in particular. Any questions concerning the hurricane? Yeah,
Yes,
please.
Mr. President, will you be visiting the Gulf Coast, and if so, when?
Very shortly. We'll be doing tonight. In fact, I was actually prepared to postpone the speech tonight and make it on Monday. I was going to Texas. I was going to Louisiana, maybe Arkansas. Looks like Arkansas. I just spoke to the governor. It's going to be in pretty good shape, but they'll need some help. But now it turned out we got a little bit lucky. It was very big. It was very powerful, but it passed quickly. And so everything's on schedule. We'll probably be going on Saturday or Sunday, and we'll be heading to Texas and Louisiana, and maybe an additional stop. So that'll either be on Saturday, a little bit in the afternoon, or Sunday, and we'll be ready. I think you'll be prepared by that time. But I just want to thank all of the people from FEMA in particular, and all law enforcement and everyone else locally, because they've done a fantastic job. So we'll be going Saturday or Sunday.
Mr. President, you have a large storm. You have the fallout from these police shootings. Is tonight an appropriate time to have a political celebration?
Very appropriate. The country's doing very well economically. We're on a V. It could even be a super V. We set a record last quarter on jobs. The job numbers were, as you know, over 9 million jobs. That's a record in the history of our country. I think we're going to have a GDP that's going to be mind-boggling. Now, that'll be announced, interestingly, just before the election, so that'll be very interesting. But the Fed, as you know, I guess it was the Atlanta Fed announced that they projected a 26% GDP. There's never been any such thing anywhere in the world as a 26% GDP. So we're doing very well. We're coming back. And that's despite the fact that great places like North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Michigan are shut down unnecessarily at this point. It's crazy what they're doing, but they're doing it, I think, for political reasons, because they'd like the number to be as low as possible. And actually, I think they're making a tremendous mistake. And you have to remember, the shutdown, what we did initially was a very, very important thing. Otherwise, you'd have millions of people dead. You would have millions of people. And then we learned, and we watched closely, and now we have vaccines coming very soon. We have therapeutics. It's been incredible what's taken place. But I have to say, they should open up their states. Let them open safely and carefully. Open up their schools. Let them play football. It's got to open up. And we had a great number of doctors, as you know, in the office yesterday, the world's leading experts on this, and there's great danger to shutdowns. And that's in the form of suicides, in the form of alcoholism and drug use, and so many other things are caused. It's a bigger problem. So whether it's North Carolina, Pennsylvania, or Michigan, or others, they should open up, and we have to get on with it. It's very sad. It's very dangerous what they're doing,
Mr.
actually.
President, have you seen the video of the shooting death of Jacob Blake?
And they're doing it for political reasons. So we have tremendous passion for this country. We love our country, and we want our country to do well. And I'll see you all tonight. Thank you very much.
Have you seen the video of the shooting